It's 11 o'clock a.m. here in Seoul. I'm Devin Whiting at the Arirang newsroom, and we're bringing you the latest briefing from the South Korean health authorities. We'll be getting details on today's numbers as well as the measures being taken during this special holiday period to make sure COVID-19 doesn't spread. We do know that today South Korea reported 54 new cases. 38 of those were local, and there was one additional death. Daily cases have come down significantly since a resurgence in mid-August, and local cases have been under 100 for some time. The briefing will be starting shortly, and until then, we are on a special holiday period, and measures are in place until this Sunday to protect people from the virus. Let's listen into the briefing now.
We also have sign language translation available for you today. First of all, let us begin our regular briefing with Mr. Yoon Tae-ho's explanation on the COVID-19 response here in South Korea. Let us now begin our regular briefing for October 9th, Friday. Today is Hangul Day, and as of today midnight, we have 38 new local infections, and among them, 26 have been reported in the metropolitan area, while we have 12 cases in other parts of the country. We had one additional fatality, and I extend my deepest condolences to the deceased and the members of the bereaved family. During the Chuseok holidays, we have seen a large movement of the people across the country. However, we do not see a rapid surge in the number of confirmed cases. In particular, we should also factor in the lower testings due to the public holidays. However, we have seen a rebound in the number of testings during this week. And however, we are seeing a containment of the virus to a certain extent, as we do not see a clear surge in the cases. However, considering the incubation period of the virus, it is early for us to become complacent, and we need to continue to monitor the trend going forward as well. We have the special antivirus period being put in place during the Chuseok holidays, and many of our public have also exerted their full efforts to partake in such measures. And I thank you for this as well. And compared to the mobile traffic, we have seen an 11% decrease from the previous week during the Chuseok holiday. And the period, this special period will also last until this weekend, and including the Hangul Day, of course, which is today. And we ask the members of the public to continue to stay vigilant going forward, and we ask you to participate in these measures going forward as well until the weekend. Moreover, if you have any symptoms like fever or coughing, please get tested at the screening clinic as soon as possible. The special antivirus period will come to an end this Sunday, and that means that we need to decide on what kind of measures will be put in place from next week. And this is why we are also listening to the experts' opinions and the officials from the central and local governments. And the detailed measures will be revealed on Sunday. Today, we also have the government response to any public rallies during the Hangul Day. And as for those have been reported during in the city of Seoul, we have seen 139 rallies that have been also applied to the Seoul government, and we have put a ban on all of these demonstrations as well. And we are also having a nationwide and citywide campaign to carry out and discourage people from gathering in large numbers of people. And this also includes major measures of also including not stopping our subways at the nearby stations like Gwanghamun and Gyeongbokgung area, and in other regions, including Gyeongsangbuk-do province and Gyeongsangnam-do province and Chungcheong-do province, we are also seeing many people, also the large-scale bus limousines, which are going to discourage people from traveling to Seoul due to the mass gathering as well. And nevertheless, if people gather in large numbers illegally, we will also take stern measures as well. All of these illegal measures will be faced with legal consequences, and we will also make sure that we will have the rights to rights for them to pay the compensations if we have confirmed cases stemming from these public rallies. And please note that we have had about 600 confirmed cases stemming from the Liberation Day public rallies. And please also never forget that we had such a large number of infections stemming from the rallies. And our government, we will also carry out uniform measures to all of the organizations and groups that threaten the safety of our public. And in order to assess and truly assess the effects of the Chuseok holidays in terms of the COVID-19 containment, we need to still have some time to monitor the situation. And please note that until the weekend, until the end of the special antivirus period, that is, we ask you to also refrain from making non-essential travels and avoid traveling in between provinces and cities. And if you have to step outdoors, please wear your face mask and also wash your hands on a regular basis. And please abide strictly by the stringent measures that are put in place at different venues. And during the weekend, when you go to religious facilities, please abide by quarantine measures as well. And as for the churches in the metropolitan area, we ask you to also switch to non-face-to-face means, including online services, and please comply with these quarantine measures. And also, this is advised for all of the churches and religious facilities. And please do not have your choir services, and also please refrain from having group meals together. It is unavoidable for us to experience a prolonged outbreak due to the pandemic, and it is very important for us to determine how we can combat the COVID-19, which is being prolonged. We need to, of course, strike a balance between individual rights of expression while also striking a balance between the quarantine measures as well. This is a road that has not been taken by the government as well. Therefore, we face challenges. However, we are currently accumulating diverse expertise and know-hows on combating the virus. Of course, we will have trial and error. However, we can muster our wisdom to fight against the virus together. The government will also continue to listen to the experts of large circles nationwide, and we will also exert our full efforts to develop the quarantine scheme going forward. So we ask the members of the public also to exert your full efforts on your fronts and as well, and to comply with the quarantine measures. Thank you very much.
And that'll conclude our coverage of this briefing. Thank you for watching. Arirang News will be back at the top of the hour.